Senator Lujan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Appreciate that. As I was starting, we've all been reminded today is April 15th, tax day. And the question that I have follows something that Senator Hassan was asking about, which is wait times. There was testimony, I think you provided to the House Ways and Means Committee recently on March 4th that said, quote, we feel really good about the staffing levels, unquote, and that, quote, wait times on the phone are single digits. Are wait times shorter now than when you took over or longer?
Well, take the developed level of access report from the Inspector General.
Mr.
Says
Chairman,
that 45% of the time, 45%
Mr. Chairman, I don't know the
improvement.
complexity. Is it longer or shorter? That's all that I need to know. Is it taking longer for people now, or is it taking people less time on the phones?
Well, it's taking single digits, and it took single digit minutes before.
Okay.
But 500 million,
Mr. Chairman, I had a statistics professor in college that says statistics don't lie, but liars can figure. Is it longer or shorter? So it was same, single digits, whatever. Is it longer or is it shorter now? We know the answer.
Wait, where? Wait, where? Where are you talking
Wait
about?
times when people call the IRS, sir. Is it longer or shorter? We know the answer, just,
Well, when
I'll answer for you.
if they reach an agent,
sir.
it's 9 minutes, and 500 million times they've been online instantaneously, and hundreds of thousands of times they're doing it through a bot. So there's multiple ways to be served, and to be served across the board better than they ever
Let me ask the
have.
question this way. Would you disagree that taxpayers are waiting on the phones longer now than when you took over? Is that an affirmative? Yes. It's doubled. That's the answer. It's
Well,
not a
that's one-
gotcha.
if you only care about that one statistic, then you don't care about getting tax returns processed, or if you don't care
Tax returns being
about
returned, let me ask that question then. Are tax returns being returned to people faster or slower under your leadership?
way faster.
You are going to say on the record that people are getting the returns faster and that the AI tools that you instituted are actually working?
100%.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, there's another unfactual statement based on reporting that's come out of GAO as well, which is not necessarily a liberal organization led right now, but I'd like to follow up with that on the record.
Over 90% of refunds are in people's hands in less than 21
Mr.
days.
Bisognano, we can
When
use
did
the
you
GAO
have that?
We'll use the GAO reports and you can refute them if you want. We'll submit them into the record, and that way the chairman and his staff can look to see what's factual and what's not factual.
Good.
There was an issue raised by the ranking member at the beginning of this, and my question, sir, is it correct that you live in New Jersey?
I live in New Jersey, yes.
Are you aware that President Trump has instituted an in-person work requirement for all federal employees?
100%.
You're aware that that went into effect January 20th, 2025?
100%.
Do you work at the IRS office in Washington, D.C. Monday through Friday?
No, I also work at the Social Security office.
In Washington, D.C., you're here Monday through Friday?
No, I'm in Maryland.
You're in Maryland or in Washington, D.C. Monday through Friday?
No, you're asking me a question, I'm telling you where I am.
What I'm trying to get to is there's report after report that's suggesting that you work 2 days a week.
Well, those reports are dead wrong.
So you're saying on the record that you're working in Maryland and Washington, D.C. Monday through Friday, 5 days a week.
No, I may be in Georgia, I may be in Florida.
So are you following the president's executive order?
I'm
Or are
at
you just
work
making all
in
the
an
people that work
office
at the
of
IRS
hours
follow it?
every day.
So, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to submit into the record a New York Times article that has laid this out with as many as 5 people familiar with the schedule of what the work schedule is. I just don't know if President Trump's approved a 2-day week or not, but that might be something we want to look into, because I think the president doesn't like when people that work for him that he appoints ignore his executive orders. I'm just trying to get the truth out of that. Thank you. Yield back.
This hearing became so compelling because it exposed something Americans are increasingly frustrated by in politics and government: the inability or refusal of powerful officials to give straight answers to very simple questions. And Senator Ray Luján understood exactly how to expose that problem in real time. Notice how direct the questioning starts. He isn't asking for a complicated theory about tax administration. He's not asking for a long speech about modernization. He asks a basic question that millions of Americans can instantly relate to. When people call the IRS, are they waiting longer or shorter than before? That's it. Simple. But instead of getting a direct answer, the IRS chief immediately pivots into statistics, percentages, single digits, bots, complexity metrics, and generalized talking points. And this is where Luján lands one of the sharpest lines of the hearing. Statistics don't lie, but liars can figure. That line hits because it captures something people across the political spectrum feel constantly. Officials often bury straightforward truths under mountains of technical language, designed to confuse rather than clarify. And Lujan refuses to let that happen. He keeps dragging the conversation back to the same basic point. Are wait times longer or shorter? Eventually, the answer finally comes out. Yes, wait times have doubled. That's the key moment. Because what viewers just witnessed was a public official trying to frame performance positively while avoiding the most politically damaging metric. And Democrats in oversight hearings increasingly understand that one of the most effective things they can do is force clarity through repetition. You ask the same question until the public gets an actual answer. And there's a deeper issue here that matters beyond IRS phone calls. This exchange is really about trust.